About 4 in the morning. You know the drummer. Put that on your recordio, your session soundtrack. Cordio. That's Beato's brother. But it's about 4 in the morning, man. I haven't been feeling good. Uh, Planned a big skate thing today and left my board in my friend's car because we were supposed to hit some slappy curb stuff. And then his dad got sick, or his grandfather. I hope he's okay. But then made another uh plan to skate and didn't have my board because it was in. But you know me. But I had a backup board. It's a 775. It's a little bit bigger. It's maybe a 786 is where I'm trying to be at, but some board shapes get wonky. It is. I might have showed you. This was a Facebook find for me. Javier Sargento. It's the Simpsons. He's doing a backslide tail slide, and I think he's playing some kind of ukulele or drums or something. Skate Mafia board with indies and croupies. I've never skated them before. They're all right. I mean, it wasn't like I was power sliding down hills or anything, but um, we went out and did some low impact stuff. Just we played a weird game. We got some games going on that just kind of keeps us doing our straight eights to where we land them and not continue over. And we gives the leeway to the other person to where if they don't land it, they can get their chance to land it. That way, you're on the same level. It's fun for friends and just getting warmed up. But the board was all right. If you skate, you can skate pretty much anything, even if it's big and fat. You can work it out. Skateboarding's not about doing kick flips down the biggest things. It's about the feel of the board and the flip. I especially like the flip of the board. But I have a few things that I wanted to go over. If we're gonna go into talking, we might as well talk about Guy Curry or Guy. But I don't know how you'd spell your name, Guy, Gui. You know, so maybe that's Gui, Guy. He did a 900 kickflip body varial. Yeah, you know, wow. And then the 1260. If you've got haven't seen the 1260 by Michi Brusco, man, that is and it's kind of lackluster ending to it because he didn't really look too happy about it. Maybe I should sit up straight. He didn't look too happy about it. But man, I want to talk about some precision this guy has. It's just what from what I've heard is a natural, amazing skateboarder, which is nice to see. Um, I did a giveaway, um, and I have the lucky winners of my giveaway. I'm not gonna tell you what they got because they know, so maybe I should tell them. Anyway, one goes to Tyler Gendron from Albuquerque. So, Tyler Gendron, I loaded your stuff down. homies. And he's one of my subscribers because I had to pay him in skateboards to subscribe to me. So sub two, and I'll send you a fingerboard. And I'm gonna butcher this last name. I had it down. I thought for a second, I was like, "Bam, I got this." His name is Singh Thanoboyasi. Well, I messed it up because I always think Thanos, but Singh. Um, I went to that Tim Barron gala and I got Singh a little uh skull drawing by Tim that he can. He's a good guy if you don't know his work with posting absolutely amazing skate photos. I don't know where he comes up with some of this stuff, but it is really good and enjoyable to see. So thank you, both you guys. Um, uh, for the last 3 days, I've been trying to do this giveaway. I've been doing these mystery boxes where I charge people money. But sometimes I like to do giveaways, and I know I only have like 3 or 4 subscribers. Trust me, I have 35 subscribers, and I think I personally have tried to talk to each one of them. I guess that's what it takes for me. I never go viral or whatever because of my posture. I get these drums going. I should have recorded some skateboarding today, but it's coming and it'll be pretty, you know? But this is the third day over Facebook. Like there is a marketplace on Facebook where you can sell your wares. Excuse me, I have not been feeling good. Update on the NoFX hoodie. Still wearing it till they get back together for the 30-year anniversary. You think smelly, smelly. But the third day of posting, hey, you know, Fort Wayne area free skateboard. Well, I happen to have the skateboard here. This is a company called Sizer out of Arizona. It's a 838. It's a pro board. Look up Sizer. They're a really good company. And I did a little grippy grip job on it. Um, we try to spread love to people and try to give back. I don't want to give it to somebody that doesn't have what I'd give it to anyone. I don't care. I don't discriminate. I don't care if you got a freshie. Take that, fucking go. But this is like the third day. I don't think I'm gonna do it anymore. You gotta make them work for their meal. I mean, I do, don't you? Ugh. Nerd moves. You like my girl Bam hat? They were selling the guys one was for 35 and this one was 80. So I was like, I'm going for the girl one because I want to fucking poor Bam. No, he's doing really good. I wanted to show you this. I don't know if you know what this is, but this will probably help you for the rest of your life. If you buy skate wax, just save your money and go to the canning area, which is hard to find. You might just want to ask for the golf wax when you get to your grocery store or maybe hardware store. and you get this golf wax, and it comes in. It's not pretty, It's not. It just comes in white bars. There you go. Just a white bar. There's only three. It comes in four. There's only three because I waxed the mug out of a mug today and skated it because that's what you're supposed to do after you wax these things. You skate them. And dude, I have been skating this wax for years since I was the Grom, and I never had a problem with it. Think I've learned a majority of my slides with that wax. It's better than a candle. The residual fall off of wax that ends up on your shoe always, that ends up on your board always, is minimal. It's not that bad. It's still gonna happen. I seen that Dan Corrigan had a wax that did not melt. Excuse me, that looks like my shirt, but it is not. But it wouldn't matter if it is. It's a NoFX hoodie. It should be fucking sneezed on. I wanted to go over some pins and buttons with you guys. I didn't get a chance since we're on the fact of NoFX. They did their last show and they played their last show. They are no longer a band anymore. So it goes both ways. The people that love NoFX, and the people that don't love NoFX, they can go to fucking hell. So, um, they've always been a good part of my life. I really enjoyed everything I've heard from them, and they led me to places. The only time I never enjoyed the NoFX show was at that frickin' Warp Tour uh, Ozfest Warp Tour together. That was something different, and I think NoFX stopped playing halfway through their set, and it was hot. It's always hot, but I mean, and what happened? Chad Wackerman sat in for the Vandals instead of Josh Freeze, something like that. Who cares? I just kept yelling, "I love you, Warren Fitzgerald." Um, I seen Rancid that day. I seen Bad Religion that day. I don't know the Warp Tour where I'm at, and it was Old Deer Creek. Now it's Verizon or some kind of bought out freaking media center. They have divided stages and times, which it might be like that in every place. Divided stages and times. So if you say you want to see AFI, which who wouldn't want to see AFI, especially back in the Warp Tour era, and Guttermouth was playing, you better fucking have. This was before cell phones, so to go record stuff, and it's just hard to see both of your favorite bands. Shoot, I was playing band pretty hardcore. I met the Teenage Harlots. They're who's that other band? They're so good. Anatomy of a Ghost. You've never heard them? They're kind of like a screamo band, but they're so good. Streetlights is a good song. But to hear them play, I really dug that. And I did see Dwayne Peter and the Huns, and it was the show where Dwayne Peters fought his whole band and they kicked the shit out of him on stage as they were playing. The whole band broke into it was more like Dwayne Peters fought the whole band. And I don't know if it was the bassist or the drummer. One of them just knocked his D in the D, and he got uh, annihilated there for a second, which he was flailing it on the stage before, and I like Dwayne Peters. Don't get me wrong. I like Dwayne Peters and the Huns. I always liked them. Good song by them, American Nightmare. Anyway, very upset about the breakup of No Effects. I mean, they did what they did and they ran their course. That's such a weird thing to say. It would be appropriate if the band wasn't appropriate. It would be appropriate if Fat Mike kept writing. It would be appropriate for a hiatus, but to quit, I don't like that. That it's okay. I heard Mike, and he said he wanted to spread love. He's got other ways to spread love, and that's the best thing. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Just spread love. What's he gonna do? He better not have a sexually transmitted disease. He's gonna spread a lot of love, isn't he? Anyway, here's a few bands that I've seen that I dig, and you should too. Maybe you haven't heard one of them. Maybe you've never heard of No Effects. Well, you're not gonna see any more live shows of them. So they're on the Nirvana list now. Funny you never hear any Queen or Nirvana cover bands, do you? They're never around too much. And No Effects doesn't even matter if somebody can sing like Fat Mike. No one's playing those riffs. He knows what he does. He invented a new way of playing triplets on the bass, or just playing the bass. He's something else. He's an enigma. He's smart. He's beautiful. I bet you I could get a wish if I rubbed that dummy. But TSOL and The Damned, those are two really, really great bands. I've always dug them, you know. Here is a Circle Jerks pin that I got at the show. This was actually from the show. And so are these earplugs. They made you buy earplugs. I play drums, so and I like to get real close. So I'm not really afraid of wearing eardrums just to cut out the highs. 'Cause some of those highs, you listen to fucking Kirk Hammett on Kill 'Em All, uh, or Ride the Lightning. Play half those guitar solos. Once he hits those highs in the first bends of his guitar solos, it just makes your eyes go "Ugh," whatever. Guttermouth, of course. They were kicked off Warped Tour, and they're such a great band. Uh, Mark bought that GT40. Uh, they're just a great band. I've seen them, I think 4 or 5 times. If you haven't seen them, they're a great show. I even seen a show where Mark blew his voice out, and he could hardly even sing any of the songs, but his energy and whatever, it is what it is. They are what they are. It's a band that you love or hate very quickly. Millencolin. Millencolin's been there for a while, and if you haven't heard their stuff, you should always give them a listen. They're more of a ska punk, but they're really good. They did some stuff with Mike and his uke, and I believe, and Tony Hawk was in one of the songs. Gosh, what song was it? Was it Superman? I'm not sure. Uh, Another one is Tagger Army. I seen them that same year that fucking Ozfest thing Tagger Army played, but I've seen them a few different times, and for a while they were up there on my list of great bands. The Independents. The Independents are such a good band. If you haven't, they're more like a horror punk rock. Anyway, the Independents. Swinging Utters. The Swinging Utters from San Francisco. They're a great band, all laced up. Uh, they have great music. they're at least something to give a listen to. You know, how about that band back there, Crass? You know, Crass is always another band like Guttermouth. Either you love it or you hate it. You know, Dwayne Peter and the Huns. Again, we'll go back to him. I always like to support skateboarding and music, like Mike V and Black Flag, or Mario Rubalcaba and Off. There's just so many different ones. Music is such a great thing, you know. At the drive-in, Fugazi, both of these experimental type noise, Sonic Youth, that just revolutionized uh, a feeling through a pedal. Yeah, you know, very, very amazing. Leftover Crack. I seen Leftover Crack not too long ago. They're a very good band. Another ska punk crust band. You know, Citizen Fish, another great ska band. I've met Casper and a few other people in Citizen Fish because it crosses over with the Subhumans, and the Subhumans is one of my favorite band. I have a skate bag that I bought that I've been reinforcing. You can see I've been doing some sewing to the bottom of this because shoot, last night at Tim's Gala, I had four boards in here, but I just sewn this patch. I've had this patch right here since 2000. And then that's an anti-flag patch. It's upside down. I had to sew a Zappa patch on there because I love him. But this is a skate bag backpack that I bought. I think it was like less than $10, but I had to reinforce a good bit of it, which is not a problem. I'm pretty good at sewing, and I know that if I triple stitch everything, I'll never have a problem with it ever again. I have that much faith in it, unless it gets cut or ripped, but I'm pretty sure I can sew that too. Um, 88 Finger Louie. I seen them uh even after their breakup and the bassist went to Rise Against. I met him at a Warp Tour with Rise Against, and after they ate their vegan chicken sandwiches, they signed some stuff for me, and we talked. And Tim McGrath, I believe, very great guys, very good band, but totally hyped on meeting the dude from 88 Finger Louie, and then Mr. Precision. Uh, I met him. He was doing another band that year at the Warp Tour, but then we met again when he played a reunion show where I live. A huge fan of 88 Finger Louie. If you've never heard of them, or if you want to give a new band a try, if you like kind of like a harder punk. I wouldn't even say that. I would say like an emotional driven harder punk. When you say hard, it gets so weird. There's no fucking 30-second boots on kick. Bracket. Bracket is one of my favorite bands. I've always dug them. I was lucky enough to get a EP of them theirs from shoot, what was that place in San Francisco? It's like one of the bigger record whatever. I don't give a flop. The Devil Makes Three. You know, they're always good at The Devil Makes Three, 357 string band. There's so many of these good gypsy devil grass uh crusty bands that pop up. I was a huge Choking Victim fan. Just like Leftover Crack, it's the same thing. Um, And the plasmatics lately, I've been on a huge plasmatics kick. Uh, Today I did a whole bunch of low impact skateboarding on that skateboard. I grinded a few curbs. I used that wax. That wax is amazing. You know, when I was using it, my friend was like, "You're never going to get to that curb." Well, I'd skate Mullins, but today I had these Indies. You can tell it was a yellow curb. But today it was I had these Indies that, and they're like the old schools. You know, not the newer, whatever. Um, we have some bad news. I don't know if you've ever heard of Patty McGee, but she was the first professional woman skateboarder and she had passed away. You know, so how revolutionary is that? The first woman professional skateboarder. Everybody demands their equality with sexuality these days, so much even to where they make up their own sexualities. And this woman, it must have been from late 60s, early 70s. She was a professional skateboarder, Patty McGee. That's what the song was sang by Janis Joplin. Me and Patty McGee. They would go out and fucking skate. And if we can't talk, we can't say anything without talking about Diddy. What a piece of garbage. I just wish that all the people that were like that would come out. I don't care how popular they are, because popularity doesn't cancel out terrible actions. I just want them out of my life. Like Bill Cosby was thrown into my life, forced into my life, and did terrible things. And I watched him for years believing that he was a great man, a doctor. Mm, don't like stuff like that. There's a classic vintage pen. I guess I shouldn't sit here and just show them to you. Like, it looks like a Earth AD pen by the Misfits. Viva La Vox. I played with them at a place called Legends. They were like a gypsy rock band. They had the washboard. The drummer played standing up and messing around. I don't know. Alien versus Predator. I'll just go over a few of these with you. There's the Misfits. Uh, the newer whatever. Here, if you tell me what this is from, I'll give you a free board. I will give you a free board. Here's a nice Bad Religion pen. Nice enameled. I'm a big fan of Bad Religion. I always have been. Name a bad album and don't say the Gray Race. And one thing about Bad Religion is how good is Against the Grain. But how good is Empire Strikes First? Jeez, take that long off and then make just a. This is Group Sex from the Circle Jerks. I got that one at the show too. You know, here's one I got at the show. That Descendant show. Here's another one that was cheaper and it's enameled and it's better quality. Look how thick it is. Such a great pen. And it was so much cheaper. So much cheaper. You hear what I'm saying? Got this Misfits bat pen. I got two of them. This one, and then I got a red one because a lot of these bands I've played Here's one at the show. I got this one. I got this shirt too. I bought this shirt, and then I got the kid smoking a cigarette shirt. I always dug them. They were in the skate videos. This is the red one. Here's the Thrash Zone. Matches my hoodie by DRI. Here's the man himself. I miss you, dude. RIP. And it just keeps going, dude. It just keeps going. This is just what I pulled out of a stupid bags. A lot of these are bands like James and the Drifters. I don't know if you've heard of them. I played music with them. Shunned, the Migraines. Here's a Smiths. The Queen is Dead, I believe, which is a great album. I'm pretty. Here's that. Oh, The Damned. Can't get it right. Whatever. Here's the Red Misfits pen. Like the bat. I got a bunch of creature stuff, and there's another DRI. I'm pretty big into DRI. I like them. I always have. Here's a pretty cool Ramones. The Cramps. This is all. These all go in certain areas. I have this. I put some of them on here. On here, I'll just name a few: Tiger Army, Bottom Dollar, Crass, Citizen Fish, Guttermouth, Lurking Corpses, Slogging Mollies, Teenage Harlots. Uh, let's see what I got. The Vandals, Creature, Minor Threat, Subhumans, The Migraines, The Ramones, The Dams, Buzzcocks, Lurking Corpses, Dead Kennedys, Bad Brains, The Clash, Blondie, Nuclear Assault, which is a fucking amazing band. If you've never heard Nuclear Assault, just go listen to them. Beck's another great band, or a great man. He's got a great band too. These are just pins that I collect. I bought this Fox pin. Pretty happy about that. It's like a brooch pin, but it's really big and enameled. And dude, I can't think of what you call it when you put a bunch of tiles together. Mosaic. Uh, Mosaic. So I went to Tim Barron's show. He did an art show, and I got two more boards from him because I always like supporting him. He's a local artist, and he did Tony Hawk's board. Chris Joslin and Jaws. Uh, Golf wax. You won't be. Here's a thing that I just bought. Trying to get it to work. It's a drum pad, but I'm having a hard time hooking it up to my laptop and getting it to work for some reason. I'm not savvy on that. I did want to talk about a. I don't know if you ever seen these eye shods. I got a kind of a. Here's a brand new one. I've been skating in them. I skated in that one. These are 9.5s. iShot's got the weird Nike thing there. The insole in it is really, really good. This is more like Chicago colors, but the insole in it, I'm gonna say again, is really good. Um, Me personally, I don't skate these shoes anymore. You can tell I hardly ever because I rolled. They're so skinny, and I skate fat dogs. Like I skate big shoes, DVSs, and but those are some good shoes. Those are all right. Those eye shots are fine. And then there was another shoe that I wanted to show you real quick. It is Vans and Crooked Nodis for Ray Barbie. Isn't that a mouthful? I bought these in nines, but they fit like tens. I mean, it's a huge shoe. But how beautiful is it, man? For Ray Barbie by Nodis. I just thought I would show those to you because I think they're dope. Who does one thing for another? That's what the skateboarding company does. Have you ever heard of one tennis player making a shoe for another tennis player? Just doesn't work like that, you know? They don't their sponsors don't even care about stuff like that. But you got Nodis is like, dude, this dude's the inspiration of my life. I'm gonna make him something. Okay, I'll go through these boards real quick and we'll get done. I got this Justin Gerard. I wanted to show you all. I know I've showed you this Justin Gerard before, but I wanted to show you to go through the new deals again. Justin Gerard, but with the Susie Switchblade. And then when I went through autographed boards, they sent me a new deal from my collection, the spray can, squared tail, big fat nose, got the spray can on top, the New Deal logo 30th anniversary. That goes right into my collection. Here I have the Tim Barron Plague Wielder that I had him sign. Man, I had him sign this Tony Hawk for me. Very stoked on that. I got this board, this Nodis Strange Love big dog of a board. Matches my hoodie again. But that what a great board. I've been wanting to get this board, but it's like $100 board. So autograph boards. How much love from me can come to you? Just let me show you, baby. We'll go here. This is another Tim Barron board that he signed right over there. This is called the Astro Zombie. You know what we say. But what a cool design. The Astro Zombie. I got the last one of those because they sold out quick. Man, I am sorry. I am leaking. This board I had to get because I was gonna get the Devin Bagnoli, but um, didn't. I got the Chris Markovich. I got the chance to see him at the rotation station in Chicago. Chris Markovich. It's an 8 family signed. What a cool, what a cool guy. Green top. And what about this? Got my Lance Mountain back. I haven't had this board in maybe 2 years. I traded it to a friend. Came some kind of whatever. Got it back. Look at the pink top. Make it stop. Flip. What you doing? Look at that big old nose. But this Lance Mountain is one of the matches my hoodie. One of my grails. I love this board. To see it in like the spectrum color, what a great thing. You know, the seal. I met Lance on a firm demo and Ray Barbie. But what an amazing board. That board, one of the few flips I have in my collection. I usually don't mess around too much with flips. Anyway, thanks guys. Just take it easy. It's 5 in the morning and I'm gonna go drink some more coffee. Get ready for tomorrow. I got a 5 trick deal I'm supposed to do today. Hopefully I can post it on here. Sometimes I bought this GoPro and I thought it was really good. I took it to Tim's show and all of the freaking video was corrupt. But I do have a quick a quick video from it if you would want to. Here's us. I don't, you can't see any of this. So yeah, I'm retarded and don't know how to edit, but I love skateboarding. Again, tell me where that pin came from. I'll send you a board. Just ask Tyler Gendron, and he's getting one right now. It's coming, bud. It's a low hanging fruit. And I did want to talk about Julio De La Cruz from The Deal Is Dead. So if and Slam City Skateboards, if you're on South Anthony and come to Fort Wayne, Indiana, go to Slam City Skateboards, talk to Rick or Dan. Um, but if you watch the New Deal video, The Deal Is Dead, just take a look at what Julio De La Cruz does. And if you want to talk about lost tricks, why don't anyone do those tricks anymore? Anyway, I love skateboarding. Love you guys. Do whatever you want. I don't care if you sub or whatever. I want to try to get these 5 tricks tomorrow. Put them up on here. It's either that or whatever. If I could hook this stupid drum set up here, I could do like an intro thing or something. But it seems like every time I hook anything up to anything, my brain is mush. So if somebody got reach out to No Effects and make them watch this video because they owe me. They owe me. I look, undevoted fan. Is that the word? Undevoted? Undevoted, I guess, means that I'm not devoted. Over devoted fan? Whatever. Uh, next video soon.